You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, we got a couple of pieces of WNBA news. This first part is something we're going to start having a lot of, and it is, where are players going, or are players going to stay with their current teams? We already know Las Vegas Aces going all in on A'ja Wilson, and we know the New York Liberty want Breanna Stewart back at all cost. And Breanna Stewart has confirmed that she will re-sign with the New York Liberty. Quote, "I'll be staying in New York. I'm not planning on taking any free agency meetings." And that's all there is to it. So she's coming right out and saying, I'm not even going to look at other teams. I'm not going to look at other teams at all in all of this. I'm coming back to the Liberty, and look, this is awfully convenient to have Breanna Stewart have some news during this same video in which I tell you, Project B, well, it seems they're adding more players. They're shifting their start date. Not good news for Unrivaled. All the while, Unrivaled's headed into the last year of their media rights deal with TNT Sports, with Warner Brothers, who just got bought by Paramount. Economics is going to be a thing. And now they're going to land, and you see this headline Annie Constable put up, the projected top. People are saying that Awa Pham may be the number one overall pick in this WNBA draft, and she is now signed with Project B. Ooh, all right. Yikes. So what is that? Kelsey Mitchell, Nika Agumake, Sophie Cunningham, Alyssa Thomas, Jonquel Jones, Jewel Lloyd, Camila Cardoso. This is going to get interesting. I did the math earlier. There's over 50 players that hadn't signed yet. And now we knew, look, the CBA and added games in the WNBA was going to slide the season down from the WNBA. Project B took care of that. They just slid their season down a little bit. So this was the comments made right here. By the way, the latest signee may go number one overall in the WNBA draft on April 13th. That's 13 days away, folks. Quote, "She has a lot of potential to be the next global superstar." Project B co-founder, chief basketball officer, Alana Beard, told Front Office Sports. "A lot of people don't know her because she's in Spain, but I can tell you just from my impressions of her, she's going to surprise a lot of people. We watched her play. We just saw her play in the World Cup qualifiers. She damn well looks the part. Before I decided to do this video, I went back and just looked at some film of her. You want to talk about a big that can actually hit a layup in this, which is something that this league sorely does not have. Yeah, she's hitting layups, finger rolls, you name it. And she's long. She's got size." Details of Pham's contract was not disclosed, but Front Office Sports had previously reported the league was offering WNBA stars multi-million-dollar salaries. They've got 13 players. The league will field 6 teams of 11 players in its inaugural season. The start date, first to be expected in November, will actually be in December, according to sources familiar with the league's business operations. Since the WNBA CBA was finalized, questions have swirled around potential conflict between the WNBA's end of season and the beginning of Project B. The last possible end date for the WNBA season under the new CBA is November 21st. In 2028, it will be November 30th. Now we know why they slid it down. Alana Beard said the goal of Project B is to be addictive and collaborative within the women's basketball ecosystem. We have flexibility. When asked about conflicting with the WNBA, and we're really happy with how we're positioned in the space. This is going to get very, very interesting. Project B announced Valencia as a second confirmed tour stop, with the league set to play from there March 12th to March 21. The league's last stop will be from the 26th through April 4th in Tokyo. The rest of the schedule is yet to be confirmed, but it's expected to feature 7 total stops across Asia, Europe, and the Americas. Yeah. Good luck, Unrivaled, at this point. Their ratings, horrible. Absolutely terrible. Somebody brought something up to me in the comment section of a UFL video I did on the football channel earlier. The lowest rated game in the UFL this past weekend was 488,000 viewers. By the way, they had a game that almost hit 1 million. For the UFL, almost hit 1 million. But the lowest game was 488,000. And I was like, wow. The lowest rated UFL game was 120,000 viewers. Actually, more than that. Nearly 200,000 viewers. Bigger than the Unrivaled championship game. I mean, at some point, guys, TNT Sports is going to be like, the economics of the situation is going to win the day. And when you have other players going off to this other league, which got, Unrivaled always wants to brag about their investors, you ought to see the investors behind this league. And of course, they're still denying that Saudi money is behind this. I guess we'll find out. But, wow. Projected number 1 overall draft pick in the WNBA signs with Project B. Yeah. That is very interesting indeed. Breanna Stewart said, I'm going to need that max money. I'm going to need that max money because my hobby, what was supposed to be my retirement plan in Unrivaled, probably disappearing. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.